It's a straightforward one, but very important. What is legalism?
All right, legalism exists. This is a quote from a theologian named Thomas R. Schreiner. I can't say his last name, and I apologize. Legalism exists when people attempt to secure righteousness in God's sight by good works. Legalists believe that they can earn or merit God's approval by performing the requirements of the law. In short, legalism is where you go, I have to do X, Y, Z things in order to earn God's love. There's nothing we can do to earn God's love.
God's love, His approval, His salvation, your ticket to heaven.
Yeah.
Is that salvation is given by grace through faith, and it's not formulaic. You cannot plug it into a calculator and get the end result.
Exactly.
And the trickiest part about legalism is that legalism isn't just on the front end of salvation. Legalism is something we can find ourselves in habitually, or reducing the grace of God or our walk with Jesus to a set of check marks or checklists. And we can find ourselves kind of walking through what we can walk through in our flesh legally, and feeling like that is what either makes us or keeps us right with God.
Exactly. And it's a messy thing, this illegal, because it takes different forms.
Yeah.
And there are some people, we come from a charismatic background here. Our worship, it's a little lively. And we have guitars and, God forbid, drums on stage, and and we have people who sing. We have people who will dance sometimes, and we are very expressive. And there are those who come into that setting and they're going, man, look how vibrant and beautiful the worship is, and they enter in. But some, even as they'll look at other worship that's like hymns and stuff like that, they go, well, it's just legalistic. But there are people who have turned this style of worship that we do here into legalism themselves. Right. Yeah. Well, if it's not this, if we don't have these courses, we don't have this type of music, then it's not God.
The moment it becomes formulaic and it becomes the entry point for you to get something that God has provided, then we're starting to drift into the wrong direction.
Right. The only thing that you need to do in order to have God love you is nothing. He already does.
He already loves you.
Now, the only way to refer to heaven, he says very clearly, make Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior.
Through His Son, Jesus Christ, by grace through faith.
Now, beyond that, there is the aspect of works. Paul says, show me grace by grace and works. They're kind of the whole thing. You got to show your faith through your works. Yeah. But that's an outgrowth. That's not saying that your works. It's evidence of the work God's already done inside your life.
Yes.
And so there is an aspect of that where you grow, and it's like, okay, you stop, doing XYZ thing. Yes. You start doing XYZ thing. Yep. Yes. But that's out of a love for the Savior Himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Paul said in Ephesians that we are His workmanship.
Right.
That He produces good works out of us because of the work that He's done in us.
Word.